I'm here with Olga in Bláfjöll, and we are going to take a ski lesson where I am the teacher and Olga will be the student. Now, Olga, if you take the video and turn it around, my idea was that we have the goals of sort of getting rid of the pizza or plow and improve the traversing of maybe even how to say it, steep slopes, and simply be like more comfortable in the mountain. We will start and mostly be in this ski lift over there on the other side of the house there, because it has both easy slopes and then a bit more steep like to the left side. We will use 1.5 hours and finish at like, what is it then, 18:30 or something. Weather is great. We are only going to stay in this lift at least most of the time. Olga is there ahead of me, and we will stay here. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so we are at the top in the first how to say it, turn? First run. The goal initially would be to take videos of your current knowledge, and also maybe even more importantly to figure out a way for you to feel comfortable in the hill. Simply enjoy being in the hill. It should be fun.
I'm already enjoying a lot.
Okay, let's go. The snow is a bit difficult. The early spring snow. Let's take simply long, wide turns and sort of simply feel comfortable here. You can do some without the plow. There's a bit of a plow tender there. Great weather, everything looking fine. We're starting with no poles. I think it's better initially. Excellent. To the chairlift?
To the steeper and longer. I think I'm okay, if you are okay.
There are a few things that I want to do here first.
Good.
But this was a very good turn down here now. Excellent. Now we start to get a bit more into the just a bit more technical. If you follow me down, and we will be working with how to lift the skis a bit, both to jump up and also to lift the upper ski like this. It will ease the turns when we get a bit further. Okay, if you follow me and sort of simply do the same as I am doing. And jump! And jump!
This is good. I didn't suppose that.
Excellent! And more of this! Jump! Way! Great! Okay, it's jumping all this trip down.
That was para flott!
Yeah, meira! More of this! Okay, this time it's a bit different. We will like take, turns, but you have to lift the upper foot 5 times between each turn. Maybe if you follow me, it's like this. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's okay to turn. Yeah. Mostly 5 times. No, 5 times. And maybe we stop at just a bit. This will make it easier for you when you are doing the turns later to transport the weight over to the lower ski while taking the turn.
That was a very good exercise.
More of this. 1, 2, 3. Oops. That's all 3. Okay, this time we are going to use a bit more like the upper body, meaning the way of transferring the weight a bit more to the down ski during a turn, which means that when you do the turn, you will like point down the hill, which in turn makes that you sort of put a bit more weight and maybe even more like bend the knee to the lower ski. Left hand if you are going to right and vice versa. Do as I do here. Point down and try again. Yeah. That's the game down now all the way. Okay, the next thing would be to sort of combine the movements that we have taken already, but before we do that, I would like to practice a bit how you use the edges of the skis to like being able to slide down or stop you as you control it. This is very useful, especially in very steep hills. So if you simply follow me and do exactly like I am doing, we will be a bit more on the outside where the snow is not as how to say it, soft as here. Okay, the thing is to get a feeling for like how much you have to, how the angle is to like stop you and also to glide and also to have the correct how to say it, to stand correctly on the ski. Like have the correct composure, I think it's called.
Like posture?
Yeah, posture. Yeah, posture. So initially, simply in front. No, how to say it? You move the knees as much forward as you can, and have the weight simply here. All the weight here. Yeah. And maybe you have to even move like the heels back in the shoes to be able to do it as possible. So I'm used to be like this, with all my weight really in the front.
On the front of the shoe.
And also when you're standing like this, you turn your the shoulder that is facing downwards a bit like this. So you're seeing sort of, even though you're going across, you see a bit like on more down. So you're ready.
In front of me, like, yeah.
You are simply ready to dive into and turn. Let's take a few like this. Where are you? There. And this is very useful, especially in steep hills, to be able to go even great distances simply like this, if you can't take a turn. And stop. Try to stop immediately. Yeah. And now, instead of going forward, go simply directly down, like this. Not sliding forward, but notice how I'm going like this.
I know, but
Good. And you can even, if you are up to it, you can even go backwards, like this. And then the other way. Depending on, like if there are rocks or anything in the hill, no, yeah, in the slope that you have to, and stop immediately, then go fast down like this, with almost flat skis, even faster, like me. And stop. Exactly. And let's do it over here, where it's even steeper. Straight down here. Even faster. Of course, I mean, the game here is really where the knees are, if they are not only forward, but also either this way or the other way. So that's sort of controlling the speed.
Oh yeah, now I think that I'm going faster.
Okay, traversing again. Same as last trip, down trip, or down tour. So you're like even taking a slalom like this, going back and forth. And always controlling it with the angle of the knees.
Not that much.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit scared of very fast speed.
Yeah.
And then I guess it's somehow connected with falling, but not that much.
One advice, I mean, usually people just simply fall and yeah, that's it. But I think it's best when you fall that you sort of take a bit off the fall by being soft in the body. Mm-hmm. Like for instance, if you fall on the side like this, don't take all of the fall here. Take it more like a bit by the hand, a bit by being soft, and a bit by the, thigh.
Shall I try?
Yeah. Excellent. Exactly. And then again, if you do it the other way, it's a bit more difficult. The point is that if you fall like on one point only, then it's a bit more danger of hurting something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Spread the weight.
Yeah, exactly. Then again, skiing down like this. Okay, let's make this a bit more complicated now. Let's try to combine what you have been doing into easy, slow turns where you use this thing of being able to lift yourself on the skis. Maybe you don't have to jump exactly like this, but and also this thing of pointing a bit down the hill when you move the weight on the left or the down ski. But before that, when you go across and start to turn, you lift yourself up to a position where you're facing simply down the hill. Like simply if this was downhill, you're facing like this, and then you move a bit of weight over to the ski on the down ski, and that sort of automatically makes it turn, really. I think I will try to show it, and let's see how it goes. And this is sort of the key movement, really. And then we will go over to pole positions. Okay, so you traverse like this, maybe with a bit more speed, and you start to turn, and there in the middle you have lifted yourself which means that the skis, you can sort of point the skis anywhere really, because you have lifted a bit when you're turning. Let's do it again. Lift a bit down and move the weight over to the down ski. And these are big turns. What I'm aiming for is a bit that you like, maybe you even start like just a bit with the plow, but if you take the wide turn, then you are allowing the skis to be parallel in the middle of the turn. And then you finish the turn with the weight on the left side, or on the down ski. Let's try it a bit more. This is sort of making the plow or pizza a bit less, really. Okay, so directly face a bit down and then yeah, you can make the turn wider so that you have more time to sort of take all of the movement that we're talking about.
Okay, so from the end to the end.
Yeah, or when you are turning, you turn a bit fast, like you're used to be in a steep hill, but this time we want to do the turn itself wide.
So start, yeah, like when you are.
Let's try simply this movement here, lift a bit up, face down and the way to the lower ski. Yeah, excellent. This was much wider. Yeah, jump a bit up and again a bit up, bit more up. Yeah, and jump now up. you jump a bit late. We'll do some turns of this. Yeah. Now we have the poles, and actually I think the role of the poles is really that as before we were like lifting us up, jumping a bit during the start of the turn. On exactly the same moment, you simply put down the pole and lift yourself a bit. So it's just a bit of assistance to lift yourself again. And then later on, you will use the pole, maybe like in a pole turn when you sort of have a much heavier weight on the pole, just to be able to move the skis further. But that's not right now. Let's take this down close to the lift and go over to the chairlift. Okay. Okay, now we start to get this a bit more like complicated, or maybe even more like using the skis more.
Good style.
We will take like more like a pole turn and much shorter turns, shorter travel between the turns, and simply more frequent turns. So it really goes like sort of what we have been doing, but simply faster and with a good lift from the pole. So the thing here is correct posture, the foot dropped in the shins, the knees very well bent. You are jumping a bit up into the turn and use the pole much more. So I'll show you this here. Let's try again.
Yeah.
Are you filming?
Yes.
Okay.
Here, okay, so are you filming still? Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
So if you try to do as I am doing now. Okay, ready. Very good, no pizza. Pole a bit more down. A bit more down with the pole. Very good, excellent. Exactly as it should be. Fantastic. You are ready for the next level. This is great. Very good to see this. Bit more pole, bit more hand with the pole. But the skis are great. Very good. Hérna erum við komin alveg yfir í Bröttubrekkuna. Great. Very good turn. Remember the pole. Fantastic. Very good. I think we will finish this up here in the video. And then we'll ski down simply to the car and go home. We are in a bit of a hurry. But have you enjoyed it?
I enjoyed the lesson very much. At the very beginning I was maybe a little bit disappointed that we spent so much time in the kids slope, but after that I really appreciate that, because right now I understand that it's so much better to spend more time to polishing your technique on the easier terrain,
Yeah, exactly.
than straight away go for something more challenging.
Yeah.
And yeah, I really like that many exercises were new for me.
Yeah.
You surprised me with the jumps, and that was just totally great.
Yeah.
And then it was absolutely fantastic that in the end we go to the big one and to the steeper part of the big one as well. So yeah, I enjoyed a lot, and even though English is not our mother language, like I understand your comments very well, and everything was described like super good. So yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.
Excellent. I think also like we had this goal of getting a bit rid of the pizza, being easy in the slope, comfortable in the slope, and being able to traverse across in an easy manner. And you showed all of that very well.
Actually,
In these last 2 trips down from the chairlift, it was excellent. Very good skiing. Thank you very much.
nice to
High
meet.
five.
High five.
Thank you.